how to multiply fraction by a mixed number or mixed fraction or vice versa. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng mixed fraction multiplied by a fraction. So, anong rule na sinusunod dito? Sabi ng ating rule, to multiply a fraction by a mixed fraction, change mixed fraction to improper fraction. So, ibig sabihin, gawin nating improper fraction ang ating mixed fraction. So, paano natin gagawin? Ganito. Ang gagawin natin, i-multiply natin ang ating whole number doon sa ating denominator. So, we have 2 times 6. So, i-multiply natin yung 2 times 6. 2 times 6, we have 12. Then next, we will add the numerator. So, numerator natin is 4. So, i-add natin ang numerator na 4. So, magiging 16. Okay. Ang 16 ay magiging numerator na ng ating fraction. So, magiging numerator na siya. Okay. So, copy the denominator of the mixed fraction. So, we have 6. So, ang ating fraction, ang mixed fraction natin ay magiging improper fraction na. So, from mixed fraction to improper fraction. Paano natin ginawa? Multiply natin ang ating whole number doon sa ating denominator. 2 times 6, we have 12. Add natin yung kanyang numerator. So, we have 12 plus 4, we have 16. Copy the denominator of the mixed fraction. So, ang ating improper fraction ay 16 over 6. So, pareho na silang fraction, simple fraction. So, pwede na tayong mag-proceed sa ating multiplication of fraction. Ano man ating role ng ating multiplication of fraction? Multiply the numerator, multiply the denominator. So, we will multiply 3 times 16. We'll have 48. 5 times 6, we have 30. So, we have 48 over 30. This is an improper fraction. So, improper fraction ito. So, kailangan natin itong i-divide para magawa nating proper fraction. Kailangan natin itong i-divide. So, i-divide natin. We have 48 divided by 30. So, ilang 30 ba sa ating 48? So, we have 1. 1 times 30, we have 30. So, subtract tayo. 48 minus 30, we have 18. So, 18 ay hindi na ma-divide sa 30. So, 18 will become our remainder. So, i-distribute na natin ang ating result. Ang ating quotient na 1 ay magiging whole number na. So, magiging whole number na yung ating quotient na 1. Ang ating remainder na 18 ay magiging numerator. At saka yung ating divisor na 30 ay magiging denominator na ng ating mixed fraction or mixed number. 1, 18 over 30. So, ito ang ating answer. 1, 18 over 30. Dahil ito yung result ng ating division. So, tandaan lagi na kapag nag-distribute tayo sa ating result, yung ating quotient will become the whole number. Yung ating remainder will become the numerator of the fraction. Yung ating divisor will become the denominator of our fraction. Now, ang ating answer ay 118 over 30. So, take note, sabi ng ating rule, remember to reduce answer to lowest term. So, ibig sabihin, i-reduce pa natin ito sa lowest term kung hindi pa ito nasa lowest term. So, ang 18 over 30 ay wala pa sa lowest term. So, hanapin natin ngayon ang kanyang GCF. Paano man maghanap ng GCF? Ito ang ating ituturo ngayon. Paano hanapin ang ating GCF? Para mahanap natin ang GCF ng 18 at saka 30 para ma-reduce natin ito sa kanyang lowest term, so hanapin natin ang factor ng 18 at saka factor ng 30. Ano ba ang factor ng 18? So, meron tayong 2 times 9, we have 18. We have 3. So, 3 times 6 is 18. Then we have 6. Then we have 9. And we have 18. Ito yung factor ng 18. So, ano man ang factor ng 30? Factor ng 30 is, we have 3. Then, factor ng 30 is also 6. Factor ng 30 is 5. And we have 15. And we have 30. So, ito yung factor natin. Dahil ang hinahanap natin ay ang tinatawag na GCF. Meaning, greatest common factor. May common factor sila na 3. May common factor na 6. Ang hinahanap natin ay greatest common factor. So, siyempre, walang ibang common factor dito, kundi ang 3 at saka 6 at saka greatest common factor na natin hinahanap. So, ang ating magiging greatest common factor ay 6. Ito ngayon ang ating gagamitin para i-divide doon sa ating fraction para ma-reduce natin ito sa kanyang lowest term. So, gagamitin na ito sa pag-reduce natin ang ating lowest term. So, we have 18 then over 30. Divide natin by 6. Divide natin by 6. 18 divided by 6, we have 3. Then, we have 30 divided by 6. We have 5. So, our fraction will be 3/5 or 3 over 5. So, yung ating answer dito ay magiging 1 and 3/5. Ito na yung answer natin in the lowest term.